Stars? It's your boy Deacon Rap, and I'm joined with
Fire Lord Deuce.
And welcome to Con Stream. So that's right, y'all. Today we're talking about WrestleMania.
Yeah, baby.
So first thing, let's get into the one that we all wanted to see: Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. And if that was not your favorite match, we're no longer friends. Like, dude, that was your favorite match, right?
Yeah, one of them. Let's put it like that.
One of them.
One of them.
But was it the favorite?
Ray versus Dom for sure, bro. Huge.
Okay, I'm gonna accept that just because they had one of the best spots in the past 10, 15 years that I've ever seen.
Right.
When Dominic was hunched over the rope and Rey Mysterio whipped out his belt.
Yes.
That was the best spot in the last, I haven't seen a spot that good, right?
Right.
The last spot that was that good was when Big Show was hunched over the ropes and Triple H tore down his uniform and Vince McMahon was on his knees and they shoved Vince's face way up to Big Show's ass.
Yeah, that was definitely a great memory.
Yeah. So, Rhea versus Flair, I feel like we were watching one of those era-defining matches because, Charlotte represents everything from Vince McMahon's version of WWE, and Rhea represents everything from Triple H's WWE because she got platinum blonde, I'm a model, I live in Beverly Hills, I'm high maintenance, yeah, I'm a girl, you know? And Rhea represents everything that the new generation wants.
I believe that.
They want a
100%.
woman that'll take charge in the relationship and will be the dominant one in the relationship.
The Dommy Mommy, if you will.
Dommy, mommy, girl, Dommy, mommy. Bro, I didn't even post about that yet. I posted a song, but I didn't post about it.
Mm-hmm.
And before I even posted about it, there were girls who were using that song in their posts.
What?
Yeah, they were using them in some goth posts.
That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah. So it's like, oh my God, I might have something with this.
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed is that Charlotte, she didn't look good.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Yeah, she's 36, yet she looks 52.
What do you think? What do you think is wrong?
She may be on drugs, honestly. Because her skin is flabby, and her face, it's just, I don't know. She just looks like she's been on drugs or she's burning the candle at both ends. And I wouldn't put this against her because look at her father, right?
Right.
In the Ric Flair documentary, there were a couple times where he's like, and I called Hunter, and Hunter called me, and he said, get back on the plane. And I'm like, no, I'm going home. He's like, you're not going home. You're going to rehab.
Right.
So, and just the look on her face. She had that look of, this is it. It's over. I'm done.
Yeah, she feels like maybe she can't do both. Like you said, she's burning the candle at both ends. She's trying to live that wild life on the outside and trying to wrestle at the same time. It's probably catching up with her.
Oh, yeah. Because, going back to, Rhea is such a dominant force.
Mm-hmm.
And Flair is just, I don't know, she represents the path.
Yeah, she represents, her whole family lineage and, just the wrestling royalty. But, Rhea, she's the future,
Yeah, and honestly, Rhea should be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns.
Hot take. I'm still a Roman Reigns fan.
I am tired of Roman Reigns being champion. Oh my God, I never liked him. I didn't really I liked the Shield, but I didn't like him.
See, that's what made me a Roman Reigns fan. The whole Shield storyline and how they try to kick him out, and he was the nice, humble guy at first, but he's in his bad boy era. He's in his fuckboy era.
I mean, he still can't really do a promo.
I don't like his Funko Pop either, but we're not gonna talk about that.
John Cena still had that one mic drop on him that no matter what he does, he can never shake that mic drop.
I feel that.
That line where it's like, I'm still here. You call me a part-timer. I got to be a part-timer because you can't do your job. Let me put it to you like this. I can pass a drug test. Can you? And ever since then, it's like, oh my God. That is the only thing. When Roman Reigns, anytime someone mentions Roman Reigns, That's the only thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, John Cena's the GOAT, man. I mean, he even had mic drops on The Rock, and The Rock was like the famous for like chewing people out on mic. But
Yeah, when he rapped about The Rock, he's like, "Yeah, your movies are as lame as your boobies," or something like that.
exactly. That's what I said. GOAT, bro. John
Yeah.
Cena's the GOAT.
So, going back to Cody versus Roman, no lie, Cody should have won.
Not a big Cody fan. Not
I'm
a big
not
Cody
either,
Rhodes
but
fan.
Anybody but Roman. Anybody but Roman or Brock Lesnar.
True. I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan. Even when he was in the UFC, just think he's just really big, and that's his gimmick. But
I've never been a Brock Lesnar fan. Even in the early 2000s, wasn't a fan.
me neither. Me neither. Not at all. But it was a good match between Cody and Roman. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
entertaining for sure.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed is a trend in this year's WrestleMania is the trend seemed to be distract the referee so you can do something illegal. Like in
Right.
most of the matches, that seemed to have happened.
Right.
You know, like John Cena versus Austin Theory. This was a great wave. I thought it ended great, and here's why. We don't want Theory to win, but we don't want John Cena to lose.
Right.
John Cena put Theory in the STFU. Theory taps out, but the ref doesn't see it. So it's like, oh yeah, he could have won, but then he punches him in the nuts, and then he gets the referee up and then goes for the pin.
Right.
So I mean, I don't like how it ended, but I will admit this is the best way it could have ended because again, you don't want Theory to win, but you don't want John Cena to lose.
True. I think they're with the whole ref being distracted thing. I think they getting away from that PC era of wrestling, trying to get it back to where it's like more rated R, dirty.
Oh
You know.
yeah. Like I really honestly I wish it was more rated R dirty. Like I would watch wrestling again more. Like
Exactly. Same. I
Yeah.
see they're trying to head in that direction. It's not all the way there yet, but
no, they're probably slowly easing into it.
right.
Like one oh by the way, Endeavor just bought WWE.
I seen that. I seen it's a merger with the UFC or something, right?
So yeah, so it's like we definitely can go back to that because now Vince McMahon can come back.
Right.
He doesn't have a boardroom to tell him he can and can't.
And then Dana and their whole company, they're like super like you can't tell us what to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be. I love it. I'm waiting to see what comes.
Yeah. Like
Question though, do you think because of this we're gonna see more retired UFC fighters wanting to go into wrestling?
I can see that honestly.
Same.
Like I can see crossovers.
Yeah, for sure.
Because remember, CM Punk was in UFC, right?
Right. He went over to UFC.
This is what I feel is going to happen. He's going to leave AEW, right?
hmm
And then Roman Reigns is going to come back from a pay-per-view be like, is there no one that can dethrone me? Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. And here comes CM Punk from UFC, and that's going to be the person to dethrone Roman Reigns.
Right. You
I can
CM Punk?
Yeah.
No.
CM Punk is perfect to dethrone Roman Reigns, but there's a big problem. Do you know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
He's an asshole. Nobody wants to work with him.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a big. Well, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I almost just lied real quick. I was a CM Punk fan for like a hot second or whatever when he still had the hair.
Yeah, when he still had the hair, I was a big CM Punk fan.
Yeah, but when he cut it, I was just like, yeah, you're not even a punk anymore. Like you're just like, I don't know. It was like
When he
it's
dropped
weird.
his pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody was able to touch him after that. He was bigger than John Cena for a moment.
Yeah, he was for a second. Everyone loved CM Punk.
And I'm just like, why did they just let him go? And then as I get older, I learn, oh, he was an asshole.
Yeah.
No one liked to work
People
with him.
didn't really like him. Like not in real life.
No. So, Brock Lesnar versus Osa, whatever his name is. Didn't really care about that one.
It was low key entertaining, but I just didn't like the fact they tried to highlight the fact that Brock Lesnar back was so hurt,
Yeah.
It's like they kept stopping in the middle of the fight, and it's like, if he was really that hurt, why is he out here wrestling? Especially this humongous guy,
His ego, that's why.
True.
Yeah.
And he still managed to German suplex him like 3 times, even with his back giving out. But
Oh, yeah.
still entertaining.
Edge versus Finn Balor.
I'm an Edge fan.
It was very mid.
Yeah.
They opened the entrances. Balor put on the makeup and the wig, and it was a Hell in a Cell. It was this should have been the most fun match. No, it was very mid tier.
I agree. I was a fan of some of the extra props they had inside the cage, like the Japanese training swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a fan of that one. I was like, oh snap, look.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But the match itself was just mid.
Nah, it kind of was though.
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. Yay! Someone from the Bloodline gets dethroned. Finally, someone from the Bloodline loses, and honestly, I didn't watch it, but something I learned that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were tag team partners back in Impact and Ring of Honor. And now that they're Universal Tag Champs in WWE, and it's knowing that story, it's no wonder they teamed them together in this angle.
True. I mean, like I said, I feel like that one was pretty cool as well, but the Bloodline, they're just like copies of Roman Reigns to me. Not really too much fans of them. I'm just y'all don't need to be here.
No, you really don't. And Shane McMahon. Rest in peace to Shane McMahon's ankle.
Right. Moment of silence.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you for your service, Mr. McMahon's ankle.
Bro, his knee. I mean, his ankle is. I don't think he's gonna walk again.
Yeah,
that was too bad of a bump.
It was.
And then here comes Snoop Dogg here to save the show. Punches the hell out of The Miz.
Yeah.
Gives them a people's elbow.
Exactly. Now that was probably okay, favorite match of the night, Ray versus Dom, but highlight of the night was definitely Snoop Dogg doing the people's elbow.
Yeah, that was for night 2.
Yeah.
Ray versus Dom was night 1. And Ray versus Dom, honestly, it was the most entertaining match, and here's why. The build-up, it felt, I just couldn't identify with the build-up, honestly. Because it's I'm not going to fight you. You're my son. Okay, whatever. And then it's shut up, Mom.
Right.
Hey, you do not disrespect your mother. You're going to get your... And I'm now the build-up for me went very little to just shut up. And
then he threw water in his sister's face?
What?
You seen when he threw water in his sister's face?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just total bad boy.
Yeah. And when you, his tweet, Rey Mysterio tweet, I dedicate this match to all the fathers out there who need to discipline their kids. Right? And so, they did one spot. That spot where Dominic is bent over on the second rope and Ray pulled out his belt.
Right.
That was the greatest spot I've ever seen in the past. The last spot that was that good is at Unforgiven 2006 when the Big Show was hunched over the second rope and Triple H just tore his uniform down. And then they just took Vince McMahon and shoved his face way up the Big Show's ass. Those two are there hasn't been a great spot until now.
Facts.
And I don't know, it's just
one of our viewers said we forgot about Bad Bunny saving the day.
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny saving the day.
Yeah, he did. He came in to save the day out of because he was gonna hit him with he was gonna hit him with something, right? I forget what was it, and he snatched it or something.
I think it was a chain.
He did. Yeah, he had a chain. He pulled the chain out of his jacket pocket. Yeah,
I forgot about Bad Bunny. Oh yeah, I believe that was during the That was during Roman Reigns versus Cody, right?
No, that was Ray versus Dom because
Oh yeah, the
yeah
Judgment Day came out.
he distracted the ref and like
Yeah.
took off the turnbuckle thing, and
Oh
then
yeah.
like when the ref was like trying to put it back on, he like walked over to his jacket and like took the chain out.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
as soon as he turned around, Bad Bunny just came out of nowhere and just snatched it out of his hand. It's pretty
Wow,
cool.
that was I forgot Bad Bunny was there.
Yeah. Another viewer or same viewer also said Shane McMahon's ankle said, all right, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, nah, for real, it just gave out, bro. It's ugly.
I know. It's also, did you know Vince McMahon was there?
I didn't actually.
He had dyed hair. He had a dyed mustache.
No.
Dyed eyebrows.
That's so cool. That's so funny.
I know he's not supposed to be there cause the board doesn't want him to be there, but. And in all honesty, it's like I understand why though. The board doesn't want this image, and it's about time Vince McMahon got exposed for all that illegal stuff he was doing. Like, have you ever seen Dark Side of the Ring?
Some episodes, not the whole thing. Yeah.
Every episode is this is how Vince McMahon screwed me.
Right.
That's
Pretty
literally
much,
the whole series. This
Pretty
is how
much.
Vince McMahon screwed me. Like Luna Vachon.
It all leans back to Vince McMahon somehow.
Luna Vachon, her story was just one of the more tragic ones. I forgot who it was, but it's like, and then walking into the hotel room, and Luna had spelled out "fuck you, Vince" and cocaine.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's dark. It's pretty dark, you ask me.
Oh yeah, and let's see what else. What are we missing? Shane Nee. Oh yeah, distracted referee. That seemed to be like distracted referee seemed to be the theme of the night.
Right.
Distract the referee while doing an illegal move.
Like I said, I think they're trying to get back to an era of wrestling where it was more dirty, more cheating involved.
You mean the era where there was more attitude?
Right.
Where there was more ruthless aggression?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're
people
already.
love it.
And didn't you heard about Endeavor buying out WWE, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like they're gonna make that move.
Yeah, like I said, with especially with them being involved with the UFC, like I think they're gonna get away from this PC era to where they just cater to all the kids,
Yeah.
because like kids they play video games, so they know what violence is, so
Oh yeah.
like why not add a little blood, add a little cheating here and there, just get back to the old ways how it was.
Yeah, definitely. Cause something you said earlier before we went live is that retired UFC fighters may come to WWE.
Right.
And some WWE jobbers may end up going to UFC.
Right. Hey, I'm excited for that. If that actually does happen.
Bro, if that actually does happen, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, CM Punk gets signed to UFC once he leaves AEW. And then, like, Roman Reigns is like, is there no one from WWE or UFC that can take on the Tribal Chief? Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. And CM Punk ended up being the one to dethrone Roman Reigns.
In a WWE match or UFC fight?
Probably in a WWE match. But in all honesty, it's like CM Punk is the perfect one to dethrone him.
Right.
But he's also... No one wants to work with him because he's an asshole.
Right. Quick question, though. How long do you think it takes before we see two wrestlers in a WWE match?
Yeah.
I mean, two wrestlers in a UFC match. And if so, what two wrestlers would you want to see fight each other for real?
Who would I want to see in UFC? I would love to see Rhea in UFC.
Rhea?
I'd love to see Rhea.
And who's she fighting?
Conor McGregor.
A guy?
Well, why not? I mean, if Shayna can be Intercontinental Champion,
Yeah.
why can't Rhea, take on Conor McGregor?
Yeah, but I'm saying like in a UFC fight, like no wrestling, like straight real.
She dummy mommy. She looked like.
But like, okay, so what other female wrestler though do you think can like fight her?
Probably Ronda Rousey gonna get back in. I'd love to see Asuka do something in there.
Okay. I don't think I love Rhea. Don't get me wrong, she's dummy mommy, but I don't think she wants to fight I don't think she want to fight my girl.
Fight who?
Ronda Rousey. Not in a real
Dude,
fight.
Ronda Rousey fought people she noticed she could beat.
In UFC?
Yeah.
Oh no, bro.
No, that was the thing. She would fight people she knew she could beat.
She became the champion. She
Yeah, she became the champion.
Hey, bro. Hey, all I gotta say is go back and watch those highlights, bro. She was beating girls up, bro, pretty bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what should we call it? So Rhea Ripley is the only woman to win the SmackDown, the Raw, the NXT, and the NXT UK, right?
Right.
I feel like she should be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. Because if China can win the Intercontinental, and they had planned for China to be WWE champion, and then her relationship with Triple H got awkward.
Right.
And all of a sudden, Triple H is like, yeah, I'm going to see the boss's daughter now, so.
I really like Roman right now in the spot that he's in, so I don't think he should be dethroned.
He needs to be dethroned. Hashtag dethrone Roman Reigns.
Hashtag tribal chief.
Yeah. And in other news, this year's WrestleMania was actually very entertaining. Like, I was surprised.
Yeah.
And the production value, you can tell WWE is a long way from where they were.
Yeah, no, that stage, that stadium, and all, it was super dope. I mean, I really like their outside venues when they do that.
Yeah.
But this one felt really good though. When I watched it, it looked really nice.
Yeah. So, and anything else you want to say about WrestleMania?
Not at the moment. No. It was dope. Can't wait. Oh, do you know anyone? Do you have any friends that actually flew out to WrestleMania?
No.
Oh, okay. I have one friend, and I haven't talked to him yet, but I've been following his social media, and he looks like he had a great experience. Like he's been having fun the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Like, what you called it? Yeah, going back to the production values, like, they are real legit, like, they had broadcasters outside the stage. Like, outside the stage, I mean, like, in the hallway.
Right.
Talking about it as we go, and it's like, oh, WWE's on a whole different ballgame from where they were. They called it the Super Bowl of wrestling. Now it feels like they really are the Super Bowl
right?
of wrestling.
Right. WrestleMania for sure. And I think with this merger going on, I think it's only gonna get better because the UFC is really good with their productions as well. So.
Most definitely. So going back to some other news, Amy Jo Johnson is gonna come out with her own comic book series.
Oh, okay.
She was under fire last week for like, hey guys, so I'm not gonna be in the special. It's not about money. Maybe I just don't want to wear spandex in my 50s. Maybe I just can't go to New Zealand for a month. Anyway, it's none of your beeswax, but there's more to come, right?
Mm.
And so now we learn what that more to come is. She has her own comic book. She's gonna have her own comic book released with Boom Studio doing her own story.
That's dope. Did they say what the comic was gonna be about?
They didn't, but I feel like this is gonna be a spin-off from Once and Always, and it's gonna tell us why she wasn't there.
That would be interesting.
Because both her and Jason David Frank said that they weren't gonna do it for their own reasons. I feel like this book is gonna be a spin-off story about just them.
I will read that. I will read that for sure.
I know my girlfriend would read that. Is my girlfriend watching? Babe, this is your time to talk about the Broom comic. Get in the comment section. You can talk about the Broom comic now. So
we have 3 viewers watching, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Yes,
E3 got canceled.
Why? I actually didn't see that, honestly.
Yeah, they're not gonna do E3 this year because not enough people are interested.
I mean, they didn't. I mean, from what I understand, I haven't seen any promotion on it. I don't even know if they promoted it.
Do you know what E3 is?
Yeah, the gaming like convention. Yeah.
It used to be the gaming convention.
Right.
Like their posters, a banner to say Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Sega.
Right.
the original Xbox, the PlayStation 2, the GameCube, the Sega Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
And, back then, it was the place to be, whereas now, E3, because of the influx of anime cons and gaming conventions,
Right.
E3 isn't the big powerhouse that it used to be. And Geeks5 Ever, will you please get off of Instagram and go on Twitch and give your comments? You're blowing up my comment section like an obsessed ex. So, do you think we even need E3 anymore?
I mean, honestly, in the past, that's how I got a lot of my gaming news. You know what I mean? I used to get the magazines as a kid, the Game Formers or whatever.
Oh, I got Game Informer too,
Yeah,
bro. I still have the holographic cover for Need for Speed Carbon.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I hope the Boom Comics makes Once and Always Darker because Netflix version seems to be reaching and doing this for clout. Hmm. Do I need to read that comment again? My bad.
Yeah, read it. Be louder.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Um, I hope the Bloom Comics makes Once and Always Darker because the Netflix version seems to be reaching and doing this for clout.
I don't think it's for clout. Well, it's the 30th anniversary, and I love what Netflix has done with stuff. Cause look at Cobra Kai, right?
Right.
When it was on YouTube, nobody gave a shit. And they put it on Netflix, it gets renewed for 4 new seasons. I hope that happens with Power Rangers, that Netflix makes it the next big, great Power Ranger era, and Power Rangers becomes that big powerhouse conglomerate that it was in the 90s.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Geeks5 ever said, "You happy?"
Yes. Now, if you want to make me happier, would you please order me a turkey footlong and a Pepsi from Subway? Please, Geek Survivor. Also, where's my helmet? Yeah, I honestly hope that happens because you know me, I'm a big Power Ranger fan. So, if I can see nothing but Power Rangers at a convention, because right now, everywhere you look, there's a Genshin Impact cosplayer. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. Everywhere you look, there's either Genshin Impact or Chainsaw Man. And I want to go to a con one day, like a regular anime con, and everywhere I look, it's nothing but Power Rangers.
I'm sorry, I was reading his comment from Geeks5 ever.
What did he say?
He said, "I can order you a nice helping a foot in your beep."
What in my beep?
In your ass. I didn't want to curse on the screen, but
It's fine.
okay.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't make me make you order a foot in my ass. And then in other news, the trailer for Sandland.
Right.
Have you seen it?
I have not.
So it's by Akira Toriyama.
Mm.
Akira Toriyama, who wrote Dragon Ball. I honestly thought there was going to be another Dragon Ball movie because, the characters look like Dragon Ball characters.
Right.
And it uses Dragon Ball superheroes animation style.
Mm.
And
Is it a live action or?
no, it's an animated,
Okay.
and honestly, I'm not really excited for it. What do y'all think about Sandland? Have you seen the trailer for Sandland? Tell me your thoughts. Because, for me, it's I'm probably not going to see this. I loved it. It's by Akira Toriyama, but it's it's not Dragon Ball, so.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a check out as soon as we leave here. I'm gonna check it out. Like I said, I grew up Dragon Ball, love Dragon Ball. So if it's anything like Dragon Ball, I'm definitely gonna give it a chance.
Definitely. And, see, what else happened in other news today? Oh! I'm going to WeebCon this weekend.
Hey.
I'm going to be performing. I'm going to be hosting otaku rap battles. And, guys, I'm going to be giving out the most awesome prizes I've ever given out. I'm talking I got Funko Pops. I got figurines. I got aluminum signs. Aluminum posters. I got, what else do I have? Some more Funko Pops. And it's going to be cool. And I'm going to have a special prize for the person who cheers the loudest. I'm going to do something I've never been done before. It's never been done before, and it'll never be done again.
So, question: what song are you most excited about performing at WeCon?
Dami Mommy.
Dami Mommy for
That's
sure.
right.
Dami Mommy for sure.
That's right. I'm going to be performing my new song, Dami Mommy, this weekend at WeebCon.
I can't wait for that. Honestly, another comment. Excuse me, I'm talking to the mic. The Boom Comics kind of raised the bar that went from We Save Angel Grove to Murder and Death.
Yeah, that's pretty much the Boom comic.
Yeah.
The Boom comics is like showing us that, oh yeah, the Power Rangers do end up growing up to be teenagers with depression, PTSD, and paranoia.
And that's the version of the Power Rangers that I really enjoy. I know it was this fan made trailer, this fan made clip.
Oh yeah, from like 10 years ago.
From
right?
like 10 years ago, and it still holds up to this day. It's still pretty good. I don't know why no one ever ran with that.
I guess because nobody wanted to take the financial risk.
True. But
Yeah.
like even the VFX and stuff just on that trailer was really good. Like
Oh yeah.
the like giant Megazord, and you know it was pretty cool, bro.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Peace out, Con Stars.
Thank you guys. See you later.